Hey yo guys, we're gonna have an alien attack coming in very soon. He is calling them from the universe of 1069. Hey yo guys, welcome back. Dare Silva back at it again. You guys won't believe where we're at. St. Augustine, Florida. Like we said, we made it happen. So guys, look at the view. We got a sail ship in the back over there. But we're currently at the St. Augustine Fort. Look how cool that is. Guys, look at this.
Wait, we gotta get them caught up on what's going on.
Will do.
Alright, so here's the rundown of what's going on right now.
Okay guys, so basically quick summary. All of this happened within like 1 week. We planned the trip and showed up within a week. So like, I mean on one side of the...
We did not take the flight like we said we would. We could not afford it, so we drove down. It was
actually, it's not that we couldn't afford it. Andre, we don't have to hide our riches. We're pretty wealthy.
Right.
But basically, there was just
half of the Lima treasures, okay?
Next episode. But basically, guys, the reason we didn't take the flights was because like of the quarantine situation. So like once we showed up here, we'd have to stay quarantined for 2 weeks, and then once we got back, we'd have to stay quarantined for 2 weeks. And I currently have to work, so that wasn't an option. So we drove down 12 hours.
About
impressive,
12,
guys. Don't tell anyone.
We did not come alone. We brought a couple of our friends with us. Here, let's
dang, look at that. Look at that view. I'm just talking about myself.
No. Because we were planning on meeting with this dude, Walter, we are a little bit worried.
So basically, Andre's being a little paranoid, which I understand, you know, but it's a good balance between one of us is like absolutely like hard-headed, or what is it called?
Who's hard-headed, you or me?
I am.
All right, very good.
And you're paranoid.
I'm paranoid?
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a good balance. We make it work.
Look,
so
safety is number one.
Yeah, I guess you could. I'm not reckless, but like, I am.
Well, like, you know, like we're gonna show up to meet Walter wearing seatbelts and everything, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Protection all the way, just like they taught us in health. What?
In health? Oh no.
Exclude that from the video.
Well, anyways, the deal is such.
Basically, in our last video, we talked about how we got in touch with a dude named Walter who cleaned our coins. So basically, the reason we're down here in Florida is because we were supposed to meet up with him, and we sent him an email, just as we said we would, and we wrote a follow-up email as well, but he hasn't gotten back to us yet, which is a little concerning. I mean, we're down here for only a week, and all of this kind of happened within a week. We planned the trip, we got down here, so we're kind of, the timer's ticking basically, and we need to get things done. However, Dare Silver ain't gonna let you down, guys.
Dare Silver always prevails. Let's not forget about that, okay? Also, we find it kind of suspicious he hasn't responded, and he's curving us ever since we told him that we're actually here. All right, I'm pretty sure that this dude is bluffing at this point. I'm pretty sure that he thinks that he thought that we weren't gonna show up, and now we did, and now he has to be accountable for his actions. We're holding him accountable, but because he hasn't responded, technically there's no way we can track him down and find him unless we hire a girl. They're really good at that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna include that. But
we do have a sister.
We do have a sister.
And a girlfriend.
You have a sister and a girl. I have nothing.
You have a mom. You have a momager. And your momager is great.
I just got my cute self.
The lighting though. This is what you talk about when you mention the golden hour.
Mr. Keating, why I gotta hide all that treasure though? You know you found it right here. $1.4 billion smile, baby.
Guys, this is what TikTok does to you.
Renegade, that's a Macarena. What am I doing?
Guys, look at this. There's a moat around the fort.
Right now, we're in a place in St. Augustine called some sort of fort. We don't know what the name is.
We'll get back to it. But basically, quick little history lesson.
This was owned by the Spaniards up until 1821, when Florida was seceded. Well, it was ceded to the United States of America after a peace treaty was formed. Guys, if you know anything about American history, the US of A did not stop until they got all the land in the USA, period.
What he said. Basically, a little Spark Notes rundown.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna have a little Spark Notes rundown right now. Basically, St. Augustine was the first city in the U.S. that was colonized. So basically the fort we see behind us is almost 500 years old, if not over, which is crazy. Like, I mean, like, considering the fact that our houses these days, they're literally made out of cardboard, man, this thing has held up well.
You know what's another fun fact? The walls are made out of seashells and some kind of liquid cement.
I don't know that much, I'm a CS major, but
I studied the walls when I touched them. Andre, would you like to introduce your father?
This is my father, Alexander Kuzin, nuclear scientist. He constructs anything from mutated elephants to no, actually cool fun fact. My dad is actually a molecular geneticist, and one of his earliest projects was he worked on fruit flies and he made them glow by injecting a phosphorus gene. Super dope.
So next time you see mosquitoes that light up at night, you know who to blame.
You know who to blame, yeah. And he's also one heck of a guy. You guys can definitely figure out where I get it from. How do you get over there?
You know what I thought about when I first saw this area? I thought to myself, it would be very, very plausible for John Keating to have been passing by somewhere down over there, right around the Cape of Florida. Actually, it's not the Cape of Florida. We're in northern Florida right now, so I do know what I'm talking about. Miami's close to the Cape. What I meant to say is it's very, very, very possible that he could have been somewhere passing through there on a small little boat, about the size of that one right there, maybe even smaller. You can't have them too heavy, otherwise they'll sink. Also, you can't have them too heavy because if they're passing behind the islands like we were exploring in North Carolina, they're gonna
sink and get stuck.
They're gonna get stuck on the reefs. To understand how a smuggler works, you have to think like a smuggler.
And also, you need space to put the gold. You need space to put the gold. And one thing about gold is that it's heavy, super duper heavy.
It's extremely dense.
So once you load up your boat with gold, it sits very low in the water, which is both a super risky thing to do, and not only the fact that it might sink, but also that's how a lot of people used to spot smugglers or that's how pirates knew that a ship was coming with wealth on it, and that's how they decided to rob it.
But also, the letter mentions 11 boatloads. So if we divide up the total loot that what's his name, Thompson had on his boat into 11 parts, I'm willing to assume it was either a 2-mast ship or a large skipper that traveled up from the south coast up to the northern coast. But that's just my take.
Yeah.
Not really important, given that right now all we need to do is find out what happened to our coins, what did Walter do to them, and who is this dude.
And then in addition to that, just a little thinking, not many people were in on this. Otherwise, I feel like the treasure would have been found, or there would have been more leads on it. So we really have to go with the bare minimum and assume nothing in this situation. Look at that. We actually got a ship with sails out ahead.
I wish I brought my longer lens.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Blackbeard, he's arrived.
Right now, we are hunting for... we're hunting for an email. That's what we're hunting for. One confirmation from a man that we've been trying to track down for the past couple of months. He's been really shady. Florida's very sunny.
It's just we literally know nothing about this dude. Okay, not gonna be weird or anything, but I went on Facebook because I thought that most adults have a profile at this point. Even my grandmother does. So I wanted to go do some digging on there and find something about him. But no, blank, absolutely nothing.
Let's keep in mind that
there's one thing that I did show up. It was some real estate dude who has sold big properties down here. But I mean
it'd be very odd if that was him, but at the same time it wouldn't be odd because the realtors have a lot of free time in their hands when they're not selling houses.
Yeah. So it's just a lot is up in the air at the moment.
Although we've established so far is that we're not going to meet this dude at his house. We are not going to meet this dude in any secluded area.
But at the same time, I mean, he hasn't offered us any of those options.
Right. So we're getting a little bit too ahead of ourselves, and hopefully we won't have to for long because we're only going to be here for one more week. But we're hoping for the best.
I mean, yeah, we're hoping for the best.
Meanwhile, enjoy the beautiful view.
I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, we're spending time with our families, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And
for once, we don't have to be doing this alone, and we're actually with people that care. So, other than my erratic driving and his paired with mine, I think that we got here in one piece pretty safely. I'm pretty happy,
and we'll get back.
We're just waiting on one thing, and we'll get back to you when we do get that. All right.
I mean, this is super spontaneous.
I mean, let's keep in mind this dude takes literally a month to respond, and we sent him an email just a couple of days ago.
He legit is calling aliens. He was just pointing at the sky.
Alright, well,
Sorry, I'm off.
There are a lot of very spiritual people here in Florida, so we're not going to try and mess with them because, you know, I have a long life to live, hopefully, ahead of me, and I'm trying not to do anything stupid beforehand. But, yeah, we're going to head out of here. Peace out, guys. Alright,
Yeah.
We're standing at the Spanish fort, one of the oldest fort in America. You want to know about the treasures?
Yeah. Any smugglers that might have passed through Florida by chance?
There were so many of them.
So many?
There was a whole plethora of them.
Do you know about any time periods when they could have been passing through? Preferably the 1800s, mid-1800s?
Between 1789 and 1830.
In 1830?
Between 1789 and 1830, after the Revolutionary War ended. The southern end of America was, you got to figure, we're sailing ships, and it's not like, you know, motorboats or whatever. If you go over here, now if you go over, see where these individuals are right here now, right now?
Yeah.
Now if you go to the left of this and walk a little ways, you're going to see a white stone that's set in the ground. It's only yay big. It's not very big. It says U.S. on it. That's from the Union Army.
Do you know if by chance any smugglers took advantage of the war and used it to...
Oh, absolutely. They could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere. Do you think they would have been stopping by major ports, or do you think they were dodging them by hiding behind like big islands or peninsulas of, you know, smaller ones? How do you think?
Depends on how far they wanted to run.
Let's say from South America, the coast of South America, all the way up to North America, like along, you know, like at least a couple hundred miles.
They found treasures all up and down the eastern seaboard so far. However, everybody was always looking for Montezuma's gold, if you will. Yeah, there was some Spaniard sailors that built this fort, and in a minute that they thought it was under siege, loaded all the gold. We're talking Spanish doubloons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And sailed it around the Gulf of Mexico. They went to Gulf of Mexico. Some maybe wound up in the Yucatan Peninsula. We're not sure. We feel that there's there's booty.
Yeah,
if you will.
good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
there's still treasure around here. As a matter of fact, there's treasure under our feet. We just don't know it.
We were trying to figure out if there were any kind of smugglers traveling up from Lima or the region of Lima, upwards north towards perhaps Maine, which is a man we're tracking by the name of John Keating. Does it ring any bells, John Keating?
Yes, it does. Matter of fact, I kind of now I'm getting familiar with the story. Like I say, there's treasure all up and down this coast.
Yeah.
All up and down this coast. One just does not know exactly where it is. You know something? I don't know. Maybe it's a personal thing with each one of them. However, you know, I'm willing to discuss anything. You know, but yeah, there's treasure all up and down this coast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I can just leave it at that. Pretty much.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's treasure all up and down this coast.
Thank you, Vincent.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, we just met our first fans, actually our first millionth fans.
We're from Georgia. I'll go subscribe. What's your channel?
They're sober.
Got it.
Subscribe, take care, drop a like, you know.
The moon.
Yeah.
That makes the tide roll in. So, treasure.
Okay guys, so basically we just wrapped up at the fort. So basically guys, we're probably gonna end up coming here during the day once again. However, walking around this downtown area is like so cool because this town was colonized by the Spaniards, so it has a lot of like European vibes, and like the city streets are very small and ooh, Andre, is that you in the future?
Probably, yeah.
But
We could bowl right now, Long.
we're gonna bolt. We're gonna bolt. We're bolting. So yeah, basically guys, super dope. I mean, like, honestly, love the town. I think we're in range, boys. We're making progress. But not gonna lie, I used to think that Florida was super duper high, which it is, but at the same time, it feels so nice right now in the summer. Honestly guys, you can argue with me all you want. I will read your comments, but tell me that I'm wrong. It's just tell me that I'm wrong. Summer nights are the best, absolute best. Anyway guys, thank you for tuning in. We're super excited that you guys are joining us on this journey. We're absolutely ecstatic that this thing is taking us all over the country now. We started off pretty small. Now we're 700 miles away from home. And I don't know, I'm just enjoying this lighting, guys. This camera has like a little screen to the right of it, and I just get to like look at myself. Where'd Andre go? You running away?
Oh, here's the church. Come on.
Dude, this city seems like a map of... This city seems like a map from Assassin's Creed, not gonna lie. Andre ran away as usual. This man's always on the run. He's like traveling in 2 times the speed. But church is right there. Okay guys, so we're in a slight situation. I'm walking! Andre, you back there still?
Oh yeah, my bad.
You keep it up?
Yeah, I'm keeping up, so
Let's
I'm not
do
as
it.
fast as you. Maybe I can walk like you.
Dude, we're gonna go window shopping. That's what we're gonna do from now on.
That's all I can afford, actually.
Look at these hats, bro. Dude, these streets are just so crazy. Dude, there's definitely like European vibes up in here.
Dude, straight up, like the way everything is built.
Chocolate fudge and ice cream, my god. I need that in my life right now.
Do you? I won't tell anyone.
No.
Yeah.
We found our friends. Do you talk, Quillen?
Occasionally. I meant a few words.
Okay, we found our family and friends, and I guess the camera's going off at this point. Yeah, my dad's. Oh, Alexander Kuzin. Trying to run away with those molecular genetics.
Very good.
Oh my.
You can't steal those DNA samples. No, no, no. No, very bad.
Stop. This milkshake's so good.
So good. Our mom and dad right there. Cutest couple in the building. What up, mom and pops? You proud of me? Hey yo guys, today's the day, boys. We're headed over and we're gonna meet Walter in the evening. He sent us an email. We also made it out to the beach with the surfboards. Finally, after Andre bailed on me twice, we finally got out here. But yeah, ooh, we got a Jeep coming our way. Fancy.
It's our final day here today, boys and girls.
Okay guys, tell me about it. Why are like certain cars named so cool? Like Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen, and then the American car. Jeep goes beep beep.
Okay, we're trying to wait so that we can shred that gnar, okay? Dude. But yeah, the basic premise today is we're gonna meet Walter. We're gonna come down to St. Augustine itself and we're gonna meet him. Am I a little bit nervous? Just a little bit. But we sent Walter an email saying we're gonna meet him at Prohibition Kitchen. I think it's called Prohibition Kitchen, and we said we're gonna meet him by the benches near Prohibition Kitchen. Because we went there the day before when it was raining. We checked out and we're like, this is a good place to meet someone. It's in the public, there are lots of people going by, but at the same time you can remain inconspicuous and hidden from nosy
basically
folks.
people aren't gonna be eavesdropping every other step of the way.
Exactly, and so that's what we're planning on doing. So we're gonna show up, it's our last day, give all, take all, or lose all, y'all know how it is. But yeah, we're pretty pumped, we're gonna go shred that gnar right now, so aloha boys. Wait. Police chief. Hey, look at this.
Hey yo guys, welcome back to the Discovery Channel. Today we're at the most famous pirate museum in St. Augustine, Florida.
So guys, here we have John Keating and Thompson talking about the treasure.
Like you cut, G.
Did we learn anything new at the museum?
Yeah, no, it was very educational. Nothing on the treasure of Lima, unfortunately, but that's why it's still out there. We don't know much about it. Okay guys, so we just left the Pirate Museum and now we're headed over to find the Prohibition Kitchen. You know, I have a feeling that everything we do is just a big giant treasure hunt. Haha, pun not intended, not really a pun, but...
It's right there.
Oh. Is it closed? Wait.
Keyword, by the benches by the Prohibition.
That makes sense, well, it's closed.
We'll just stand here. What time is it?
Are
I don't know.
you guys YouTubers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys look familiar.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wait, what are your names?
Baba Booey.
Oh, that's right. Wait, can I get my camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, guys, we had our first fan come up to us and take a picture. So she's early on the trend. Okay, guys, so we're taking a small break between the...
It's really hot and humid, so we're not about to wait 30 minutes for this dude to show up. That's why we stepped inside.
We also want to cop some tie-dye shirts from St. Augustine, so that's what we're gonna do now. Andre already has two, so he's ahead of the game. It's 4:47. We've waited here for 15 minutes. We jumped in the store to buy some tie-dye shirts, and basically, as a result,
Literally, as we step out,
it's about to start. Are you waiting? Or are we gonna wait?
We're gonna wait.
We're gonna wait.
We're gonna wait.
You're crazy.
Dude, we waited half a
No,
year
we're
for this.
going.
I'm gonna wait.
We're going.
No, we're not going. Oh my
You're
gosh,
going
bro,
by
I just saw
yourself
lightning. I'm not going by myself. We're gonna wait. You excited?
I mean, yeah, but we're gonna get wet. These
I
are
don't
my
care,
last.
dude. We've literally been waiting since winter break.
Yeah, pretty much winter break.
Yeah, you wanna hold it?
Yeah, I can hold it.
Yeah.
Look at that color scheme.
We told them we're gonna be sitting right by the Prohibition Kitchen. It's right there. We're sitting on the sill.
Yeah.
The shop is closed down, so you can't enter it because.
So basically, it's 4:45 or 47, and I don't know. I think it's about to
Actually,
storm.
4:50 now.
Oh, 4:50. Okay, either way, it's about to storm, and
We agreed to meet up in 10 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna last that long.
I want to go, just because we're not getting caught in another storm, buddy.
But I don't want to go because he has things that he needs to return to us.
Lightning bolts. So big.
I guess we're gonna talk under the rain. It's getting really dark out here. It's like nighttime already, even though it isn't. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm honestly very swayed, because half of me wants to stay here, because we literally came for this reason.
Look.
This exact reason, and this is our last day.
It's not like I'm superstitious, but I'm taking this as a sign that we should see that out of here. Walter should meet us at either this bench, or somewhere over here. No sign of Walter yet. What's the time, buddy?
4:53. 7 minutes and we're gone. It's so freaking whack. The way everything plant like.
Oh my.
There's a little shop. You got a walkway thing? That way?
Yeah, I don't see Walsh yet.
Yet? You don't see him yet? However, that's big wave. And if you're water, you're not wet. If you are wet, you can't get into water. So I think you're just dripping out. So guys, we're really gonna be seeing how patient Andre is because, dude, he's waiting. He's still waiting.
We should have confirmed the detail what he looked like.
I don't think
Although at this point, I think it's extremely unlikely.
The baggie in his hand. Go talk to him.